Hi Peter, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just a quick recap on our lesson this morning. So we can see here as you take the club away, for me your hands are moving a little inside too quick. So as we get to sort of waist height, for me that's just dragged the club head inside the line too much. If we look at Robert here, you're going to see that his hands are going to sort of trace along a straighter line for a little bit longer. So we can see there is a gap. Where I've done that halfway back there. One, the club head is on his hands, but two, there is a gap between this whole area here and his right thigh, where for you it looks very, very close. Okay, and the other little giveaway is this little triangle here of daylight where you haven't got any. So I just needed to get that club just to start its journey a little bit more. For you it's going to feel outside the line, but it's actually going to feel straight back. Because what that's doing is halfway back in your swing, your hands for me are a little bit too deep, where if we see, look here at Roberts, he's sort of in the middle of his chest, where for me they're a little bit deep with yourself. Okay, so when we get to the top of your swing, it's a nice position there, Peter, but once again, the flatter you swing it, the harder it is for you to swing longer. So I'd say you and Robert are roughly in the same sort of position, but if I draw a line on your butt of your club, if I can draw it straight there, not the best lines. There, okay, as you can see straight away, quite different positions there. You know, when you draw a line on the butt, you can see different parts of the shoe that the butt is going down. So I just wanted to get you a little bit more upright. I think you felt that as well, and because we are a little bit flat on the way back as you start down here, I mean, that is on the money. If we look at Roberts, as he gets to that position there, you can see he's on the money, but the big difference is his left arm is a little bit more in front. So once again, he's got this little tiny triangle of daylight again, and that's because his left arm, he had a gap going up, he's going to have a gap coming down. With yourself, you've got a very, very small gap there, Peter. And then you're going to see the shaft now is dropped underneath the forearm. 1, 2, 3. It takes you 4 frames to get the club back in front of you. So we're sort of stuck there. If we look at Roberts coming down, it's on that forearm all the way. It doesn't take him any frames to get the club in front of him. It's perfectly coming in. And then from there, as he makes contact, we can't see any of his left forearm. Right foot starting to roll, really solid. Where if we look at yours, coming in there, chest was actually pretty good on this one, but we can see that foot's just stuck. And that's, to me, one of the reasons why we're just starting to get that tiny little block. So I wanted you to work on the chest. We put a golf ball sort of here. We dragged this right foot back there, and that made you go and find it. Okay, and that activates the chest. That really got the ball on line. You really started to give it a rip, Peter. And the second thing is we've got to start to allow that foot to come down. I mean, look how far you are in the golf swing there, and that foot's down. And that foot, keeping that down, that is going to get that club face closed, as that quite clearly is. Where if you look at Roberts, we can see that's coming out. But look at the face there, it's got more loft on it. And it doesn't matter how strong you are, Peter, but if you keep that foot down, you're going to flip the hands, and we definitely don't want that. We don't want any shots to the left with the irons, okay? So let's work on releasing the body. I think you're swinging it really, really well. We fixed backswing very, very quickly. Got the club a little bit more in front. And then from there, it's turning the chest, let them hips turn, and allow this right foot of yours to come up to a nice full balanced position. Because that's your full swing there. And we can see down the bottom there that foot doesn't look right. 1, it's not pointing in the right direction. And 2, it's not on its toe. At least Roberts, you know, it's maybe not pointing in perfectly the right direction, but he is completely on his toe there. So work on that for me, Peter.